This exercise is called hands and knees breathing. It's a great abdominal strengthener. It's a great just posture and alignment exercise, working on your coordination with your breathing and your abdominal muscles, getting great back expansion, getting some rib mobility through the back. It just feels amazing. So what's key in this exercise is our setup. So first thing that we're gonna do is, I like to cue people to do this exercise with some sort of wall or structure that can cue them to not back away from their starting point. So you're gonna get on hands and knees. So your hands are directly under your shoulders, knees under hips, and you can bring your head next to your stable structure so that you can be aware that as you're doing the exercise, you're not pulling away from it as you're breathing. So you can also use a block to lightly squeeze between your knees to just kind of pull everything in towards center, get the pelvic floor involved, those inner thighs involved. Once you're in the hands and knees position, you're up against your wall, you've got your block. What you want to do is you want to find a nice round between your shoulder blades. You don't want to be sunken in. You don't want to be pushing out so hard that you've got this huge rounding of your upper back. Just kind of nice and neutral. And then same thing with your pelvis and the low back. What you want to do is you want to find your neutral. And then from there, you want to think about your pubic bone being pulled through your body out the top of your head and kind of tucking it under, but you don't want to use your butt to make that tuck under. What you want to think about is utilizing those lower abs, kind of bunching those together towards center, just to give it a little lift. So like it's like a wheel rounding under. So now you've got this kind of nice curve from your upper back all the way through your tailbone. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna do an inhale, and you're really gonna shoot for breathing in towards your back and your side ribs and just really expanding. And then once you get a good inhale and you feel that expansion, what you're gonna do is you're going to exhale and you're gonna start bringing the abdomen in, starting at the lowest point and kind of bringing it all together towards the center. So I'll show you what that looks like. So we got our neutral position. I'm tucked under slightly. My upper abs are not gripping, and I'm gonna inhale into my side ribs and back. And then keeping that expansion, keeping that filled feeling, I'm going to exhale and create more of a round. Now, holding that brace, that tightening that you just created, I'm gonna inhale and I'm gonna expand more. And then exhale, bring it in. Squeeze the block slightly, bottom up, tightening, you got a brace. Inhale again. And after about 5 breaths, you should have this nice, even curve. You might want to record yourself to see if you're pulling away from the wall, if you're starting to kind of flatten through your back and not get a nice C. But after you do about 5 breaths, take a break and then do a couple more sets.